I created the Return of the King Randomizer using the Archipelago Randomizer. Now, it's going to be a little bit different using what's called a manual, which is basically an on your honor system where you have a manual client that you click on your individual checks and aren't required to mod a game. It does require a little bit of additional setup, but it is super fun. Link to download this exact randomizer for Return of the King down in the description below. Give it a shot. Alright, welcome guys. We're playing the Lord of the Rings Return of the King randomizer. So I'm going to start my timer once I load my file. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. We have our starting level and starting character, which is Shelob's Lair as Aragorn, and I will definitely take those as a start. So Return of the King also has like interviews and bonus features in the game that you can watch, like the production stills and things like that, and those are also checks in the randomizer. So there are going to be parts of this where we will probably just be sitting and watching an interview with various cast members, which is going to be really fun. Aw. Oh, shoot. Okay. Harry, I swear I know how to do this fight. But once yeah, okay. Now we have Gandalf. Okay, that's huge. Gandalf is very, very strong. So in this level, we have to defeat 80 orcs, as you can see up in the top right corner. I got stuck because I'm bad. Ouch. And the fun part about this is this level normally you play as Sam. And the game kind of like understands that hobbits are not the best characters when it comes to fighting. So they built in mechanics to kind of give you like other creative ways to fight enemies. Like those fire things that you can throw or that you can dump on enemies to burn them. There's spears, which spears will always one-shot an enemy. So like I can take a spear, there's going to be a captain here. I can throw one spear at him to break his armor. Another spear to completely kill him. And then there's this chandelier. We hit it, and a lot of things die. And it's great. The best character in the game is going to be Gandalf. That's not really any sort of, like, question. After that, I would give the second best would probably be Legolas. And then after Legolas, I would genuinely say Pippin. Late game Pippin is stronger than Aragorn, which I think is hilarious. The fun part about this randomizer is you could find like all 9 of your characters like super quickly and that just ends it. Or you could find all 9 of your characters like so much later. I wonder how good Lightning Strike will be against Gorbag here. I kind of want to try it. I don't think it's going to be as effective as I want it to be. No, it doesn't just randomize the level order. So you'll see right below me is the... Okay, Lightning Strike, not effective. What do we got? What do we got? Nar, not Menace here at the top of the wall. I guess if we're gonna get a poopy level, it better be that one. I'm just waiting to have to do like a courtyard gauntlet. It's gonna take up like an hour of this stream. No, so the goal of the randomizer is we have to find all 9 characters. We have to find all 9 members of the Fellowship, and then complete and find Crack-a-Doom and then finish it. Name, brother. But we already have 3 of the 9 Fellowship. I know we have to play as Frodo. It's rough. Ouch. But honestly, I still would rather play as Frodo than do Top of the Wall. Right. See, and that's the part where I'm torn. Because, like, why did this guy... What? No. Bad. Bad, sir. Bad. Bad orc. You were not supposed to be here, sir. This is actually... Wait. Ow. Oh, thank goodness he dropped the health. Frodo, why do you have to be so bad? Okay. Did Frodo just stun lock Shelob? Let's go! Ah! Nice. I'm in perfect mode. Come at me, Sheila. Ow. Ow. Good job, Frodo. You did something. Alright, we're gonna position Frodo in a very specific spot because I don't want Frodo to clip through Frodo.
Sam! Come on, Mr. Frodo. I know the way.
I wanted to see Frodo in the same cutscene as Frodo. No, I was hoping for an excuse to not have to do top of the wall. That's buns. Please do not make me do this level as Frodo. Like, I will beg to not have to do that. So, I'm also, like, not the biggest fan of the abilities that I have for Frodo, which is nothing. Like, I'm genuinely worried I can't make that. I can't clear that. And if that's the case, that's going to be a huge problem. Because there's this whole animation, so it takes even longer. What? 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 I hit the catapult, like as you normally do, and as the cutscene was playing, where the Witch King was coming down to grab the guy, it interrupted that cutscene with the cutscene of the Nazgul getting killed and, like, breaking the part of the wall, forcing me to have to go down the grappling hook. I have been playing this game for over 20 years. I've never... That's never happened before. This is my only option. I wanted to avoid doing this check. Ow. Oh gosh, my health is getting low. That's spooky. Okay. See, this is what I was worried about. I can't get any kills because I keep getting parried. Maybe. Oh my gosh. There's no way. No!
A few moments later.
That should be it. Beautiful. Okay. This was the last check we had to do. And it took 2 tries to get through it, so I'm hoping we won't have to do anything stupid from here on out. And I'm gonna jinx it, because this is a seed I'm doing on stream, so of course it's gonna be terrible. Wait, I'm not fully out of the woods yet, chat. I could still die right there, I guess. Okay, we're good. I was so focused on interacting with chat that I forgot that I accidentally hit my dagger button and put myself in a very scary situation. Courtyard Gauntlet might be real. That's true. Okay, Road to Isengard's not bad. That's fine. That is an okay section of levels to get. Now the question is, are we gonna need to be forced to go and do... Should I bite the bullet and do Frodo first before I do Aragorn? Is that the strat, chat? Basically kind of make like a Frodo sandwich with Gandalf and Aragorn bread as we get levels until we can get more characters. Or is Frodo just gonna be the key? Like we saw it here. Like we saw it with Road to not Road to Isengard, with Top of the Wall, where Frodo was the key to progressing. And that could very easily be the case here. But as long as we keep finding characters relatively progressive, I won't be too cranky. The biggest thing that I would be worried about is that, like, we would go on this massive drought of just not finding characters for a long period of time. And, like, eventually I will run out of time before I can keep playing, which would suck. Oh no! We found courtyard. It happened, chat. We have options. None of them are good. We are going to split things. We're going to split up the courtyards. I want to try and do as much as I can. I want to, like, not completely avoid doing courtyard, because then we'll have to do it all in one big clump. Go do a courtyard, go do a different level, then go do a courtyard, go do a different level. Then that will make it a lot more manageable, I think. Basically, the only thing I'm really kind of hoping for in this is to be able to, like, just regularly be finding characters. Like, if I'm finding a character, like, every couple of levels, I'll feel pretty good. I mean, you know, the worse the seed, the better the content, you know? Right, exactly. Proto early is exactly what you need for just that good old-fashioned content. Frodo early, possibility of a courtyard gauntlet. You can't ask for much more for good cursed rando content. I really hope we get either another level or another character. And we get Pelennor Fields. Okay. The sucky part here is going to be I can't one-cycle the Witch King. Like, that's not happening. Nor do I honestly have just a ton of skills to go through this level quickly. If I had Legolas, I could still just do the any percent strats, which is just shoot your bow. But Aragorn's bow shot is so slow and honestly kind of weak. It's not really the most effective for taking out enemies. Like, I can take out a few here and there, but it's not something you can, like, overtly rely on at its current level. Like, this is another level that will suck to do with Frodo if we have to do it with Frodo. We're doing it when we have to do it with Frodo, because you have to defeat enemies. I think I'm gonna bite the bullet after this Pelennor and go do Courtyard with Frodo.
Drive them away! Hurry!
This is sadness. And we can go do this level again. And hope and pray that we don't die. There's this part of me that's like, what if I just did as much of the clearing as possible with Frodo, so that way that's less I have to do later? But I want to keep having fun.
Hold your line!
I can't perish! No!
Do not wake up our child.
I am so sad! Ah! I was so close to the end of the level too. Please, for the love of everything, run. Accurate. Only 10 more. 9. I do have that green health as a safety if things get really bad. Yes, get up. Go. Go. Please. Thanks. Yes. Go. Yes! 3 more, chat. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more. One more. One more. One more. Let's go. And we got nothing useful. I can see it now. The chain is gonna be Pelennor Fields with Frodo. That's already where I see this logic going, and I'm not here for it. This suck, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Here they come! Easterly!
I have to believe in the power of Frodo. This is not off to a good start. The perfect mode is good. I went from confident to terrified all in like 2 hits. Wait, am I like in iframes the moment?
require.
Oh, Frodo. Chat, I'm stuck. I'm getting bullied. Nah.
Drive them back!
I don't have like my ultimate level of safety. Why am I not getting a health? Oh my gosh, game. Dude, chat, I'm so locked in. It's not even funny. Ow. What was that magnet onto the way that Frodo just like leapt over to that guy was seriously insane. Like, yes, did I just miss like an absurd amount of stabs there, but also we're still alive. Give me a health drop.
The Mumakil destroy everything in their path. Stop them before they reach Eowyn and Merry. Help them! Stop that!
That was insane. Can't even like. I wonder how many it takes. Okay, it takes like what, 4 or 3? The devs did a few things to make life a little bit easier for us. The problem is though, regardless of how many arrow refills, they still aren't the nicest on the whole health drop department. Like, at all. Please give me a health drop. Game, why are you the way that you are? I was... I didn't want to hit try again. We're not doing that anymore.
Prepare to charge!
I have a checkpoint. Chad, I have a checkpoint. I didn't know this. I did not know about this information. I didn't know that was a thing. Where are my party members? I can't fight this. Oh, at least I got a health drop this time, but holy. No! It's 4 hits, brother. I can't. Alright. Alright. We're going to Gandalf. I'm done with that. Yes, we checkpointed, but it was very clear it was not working. I wasn't gonna have enough time to be able to beat... Like, I was still gonna be in this situation where I was not... Dude, game, come on. You've already abused me enough through Frodo. I've hit him with 2 Helm's Hammers. How is his armor not broken, bro? The seed has been brutal. Why am I again in a situation where I'm almost dead? Watch, I'm gonna do this and not encounter a single enemy. Look at that. I couldn't have predicted that better. This game, man. Did I just do something really cool? I hit him before his health bar showed up. That was cool. That was real. Our options are Road to Isengard, Frodo. Courtyard, Aragorn. Or we go back to Pelennor with, Frodo. This seed almost is gonna break me, chat. We have found 3 characters, and like the other 2 characters that we have are great. I love Aragorn. I love Gandalf. The game just also said, yo dog, we ain't gonna handle the slander of the ring bearer. Go this way, go like this, and then... Oh, that sucks, bro. I just run towards this guy, parry a bunch, cloak. Bye! We got a ranged upgrade for Frodo, chat. We got a ranged upgrade for Frodo. We can go back to Pelennor. But instead, it's back to Pelennor Fields with frickin' Frodo. Watch this have been on Courtyard with Aragorn, which is arguably the least painful check out of all of these that we would have had options to do. Thanks, game. I think the game feels bad for me now, chat, by making me have to go through this a bunch. Also, really random fun fact about hobbits in this game. So, the game tries to do as much of a chance as it can at reflecting, not, like, accuracy in terms of how hobbits would work fighting in Middle-earth. And with, you know, their whole natural, like, ability to remain unseen and things like that, the game actually reflects that by not only do they give them the Elven Cloak insta-kill ability as their special, but also, on top of that, they also do more damage when you aren't attacking enemies head-on. So, if I'm actually fighting enemies from the back, I actually do more damage against enemies. It's sort of like an interesting nod to them being light on their feet, but it's also something that in an action game like this, it's very not useful. There's so many enemies, I'm in actual trouble right now. Because my party members are not the most useful. This ranged upgrade for Frodo, also, by the way, is doing nothing. I am not doing any extra damage. Aragorn, that was very rude. Please give me a health. I'm dead. I need to think about a better way to go about this. Apparently getting... I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. Okay. We're gonna beat this, chat. Stop parrying against the arrows. Please. Bro, I wish there was a way that I could, like, throw a spear up at the Witch King to, like, insta-kill him. Because that would make this significantly less painful. That was really good damage. I need a health drop, but I can't see any... I get an arrow drop? That's about accurate. I'm at literally a sliver of health, and the game's like, what the health drop? We're in, like, not a horrible position Witch King damage-wise. I just don't have, literally, I have 0 health. I get sneezed on, and it's over. Well, I can do that. I don't even care. I'm doing that. I'm using the cheat code. Wait, am I not gonna be able to get up? Cause like, do I just go for the Witch King? Is that the vibe we go for, chat? I don't know if that will end the level though with that Mumik still alive. No. I'm counting that. I don't care. I hit the condition. I'm counting it. It counts. This isn't a terrible level to get, so I'm not going to complain about this. At this point, the only levels that are like the only level that would suck to get right now is Blackgate. Yes, so to basically get like a Path of the Wizard clear check, we will need to get Helm's Deep, which since we have Gandalf early, it doesn't really matter. But if we were, if we were to be able, yeah, so get another check for clearing. Dude, game, oh my Lord have mercy, this game is pushing me to the brink of destruction. The luck in this seed is just not it, dude. Dude, this is the content seed through and through. Do Aragorn Courtyard next? I think that's the vibe. Now, Escape Osgiliath with Frodo won't be terrible because you don't actually do a ton of fighting. But we'll kind of see what we end up getting in the chain. If we get something else, I'll hopefully a character. Because, like, we're averaging about a character an hour, which means if that's the case, this is going to be a 9-hour seed. The seed giveth and the seed taketh away is so accurate, man. Fun, and they're really good. They're really good guys.
I've only been seriously gaming now for probably.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just check that off.
And he's doing very well.
Okay.
I'm still a much more experienced gamer.
But yeah, I think King of the Dead with Aragorn and Gandalf is the vibe. Oh, don't do that. Please let me do damage. Wow, I have not actually fought this phase of the fight in so long. He actually, like, almost demolished me. So by this point in the seed, I was running very close to the end of my time, and I decided it was time to use some hints so that way I could hopefully figure out where the progression of the seed was going to go. Unfortunately, it was not working out in my favor. We were going to have to do basically all of the worst possible checks in order to get Crack of Doom, and for the sake of time, I admit defeat. I grab the checks in the most illegitimate way possible, and I move on to the Crack of Doom to finish out the seed. Come on, Gollum. Literally, I'm going to be over here having the worst possible Gollum RNG of my life. Dude, no way. I didn't dodge that.
You're possessed me. I've never seen you so fast.
We have finished. Kind of. That does not feel like a real victory in the slightest, but because of time constraints, we had to do what needed to be done. I'm gonna be honest, was not expecting that seed to be that cruel. But that's going to do it for our stream, guys. We are going to raid Violin. And for those watching on YouTube, you are loved, you are valued. Actually, for everybody watching, you are loved, you are valued, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Make sure you guys also go visit Ko-Fi. But we will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.